Bishop Johnson is one who reaches what I call the unsung heroes, people who some folk don't even notice. Bishop Johnson is touching us, because I'm one of those, and just grateful for his tutelage and his leadership and his example. He does so many things that people don't even realize how he touches so many people throughout this community. He is the one who calls himself and is that bridge where he gets walked over on both sides. The impact he has had in this community. He is one who brings people together. He is one who is all about relationships, and his words is relationships are everything, and those words ring true. The relationships others have had because of his influence. So Bishop Johnson is so worthy of this honor, and I know that God has his record, and some of us has his record too, of just the impact.
I mean, he's my predecessor, he's my pastor, and he's my spiritual father. He is a man that has served the city of Akron and the House of the Lord Church faithfully for 49 years. The one thing I think about when I think about Bishop, I was actually telling him this the other day, is people will often come to Bishop, let's say, with a question about basketball, and Bishop will give an answer that's about tennis. And what happens is you begin thinking about the answer, and you begin realizing that you should have been thinking about tennis instead of basketball the whole time. And what makes that important is it shows that Bishop has the experience and the brilliance to understand when to ask the right question at the right time, and also what is the right conversation and when is the right time to have that conversation. And that's the kind of person you need navigating this space of racial reconciliation and building bridges between races. So it is so fitting that he would get this Allies Award.
My name's Sunny, and I am on staff at Grace Church with Pastor Jeff. And one of the reasons why I think he's an awesome recipient for this award is because it's one thing when you get to see your leader and your pastor very publicly fighting for something like racial reconciliation or racial healing. And it's a different thing when, as the groups get smaller and smaller, as the room gets smaller and smaller, he still fights for that exact same thing. And I've gotten to see that with Pastor Jeff, and I think that it has made us all aligned more and more deeply with Jesus' heart and mind.
When Pastor Fowler and I love him, when we started Allies, it was to be together in the war against racial prejudice, to fight for racial reconciliation. That became Allies. A bunch of churches got together. Mark Ford joined us. It became Love Akron. Love Akron. And congratulations, Pastor Jeff and Bishop Joey, for the award to love Akron and to love each other and to love others through this. I'm so happy for you and for the city. Congratulations. Keep going.
I want to thank God today, certainly my wife, Love Akron, and all who are responsible for this honor, for my church, the House of the Lord, Bethel Fellowship of Visionary Churches, and all the fine folks of Akron for this wonderful honor. I am deeply humbled and glad to receive it in order to be able to continue to help the folks of Akron, Ohio, and Greater Akron.
Just want to say thank you for this award. It actually means the world to me. It's a very high honor, and so I'm grateful for it. Thank you for those who nominated us for the Allies Award. Thank you, Love Akron. I appreciate you so much and all that God does through you, Kemp, and all the board that's involved there. Of course, thank you to my beautiful wife, Heidi, and my family, and our wonderful church, Grace Church. Always grateful for the support and the cheering that goes on there. And then I want to say a special thank you to Bishop Johnson. Joey has been a friend for a long time. He has been a friend in some of the most painful parts of my life. He's been there for me. And then as we also try to make a difference with issues of race and culture in the Greater Akron area, there truly has not been a greater ally in my life. And so thank you, Bishop Johnson, for your friendship, your leadership, and the ways that you've invested in me. So we're grateful, we're passionate about what God is doing through Love Akron, in Akron, and excited that He can do that more and more. Thank you for including us and letting me be a part of this.